Hello, my name is Quinsay and this is my AI partner Gargura, and
Hello!
we'll be discussing Introduction to Computing. So this subject really tackles a lot of topics that really include the careers, computers, the number system, databases, and so much more, which really they are really relevant things to know if you are going to take up the information technology as a profession. So you must really listen. So I will be starting with modules 1 to 4 and my AI partner will take care of modules 5 to 8. So module 1 introduces a really different aspects of the computer industry, from its field of studies to careers, certifications, and latest trends that you could encounter as you learn information technology. So the only one highlight of this is the certifications, which is really important as me as an IT student, which if you acquired certifications, they will symbolize expertise in that specific area of IT, making job hunting so much easier, which is really important. And module 2 introduced the different kinds of computers, their uses and applications. There's also discussed the historical background of how these devices evolved from simple abacus, which is considered the first computer. Well, imagine that simple abacus here is now into like a modernized computer and it will continue to evolve throughout the years. Module 3 discussed the hardware components of a computer, which is the monitor, the CPU, system unit. Well, actually, fun fact, it actually contains the difference between the system unit and the CPU, which is really different. And there are different kinds of storage mediums and the different devices that can really interact with the computer. In short, this module is basically highlighting the basics that any IT student should be aware of. And lastly, Module 4. Module 4 presented the number systems. It shows different conversions between the binary, which is computer's language, decimal, octal, and hexadecimal number systems. So basically, it actually teaches us the difference between each and every one of them. Since binary is the language of the computer, it actually also helps us understand how computers interpret our interactions with them. So that's basically module 4. And for modules 5 to 8, I would like to present my AI partner Gargura here to discuss 5 to 8. And we will be returning after those modules are discussed.
I would like to introduce myself again. I am Gargura and I will be discussing the 6th module up until the 8th module. So I will be starting with the 5th module. Honestly, it is a long one, but it contains different kinds of operating systems like Windows, Mac, and Linux, utility programs, and software that we commonly use in our own computers, like Google Chrome, Spotify, Netflix, Microsoft Word even, and so much more. This module makes us realize that how these softwares are complex and the things we use their function in order to meet the demand of our task. So technically, making it simpler, just like Microsoft Word where we type documents and we just need to print them out, and then listen to music freely with the use of the internet, and search things. And I think that's about it for the 5th module. Now we'll be starting at module 6, which is about information systems and databases. It actually involves the computer-based information system, or CBIDS for short, which actually involves the hardware, software, data, procedures, people, and communication. The module also talked about, parts of the databases and how these parts contribute to the usefulness of the database. That's actually module 6. Though the module itself is actually long, so this is like the summarization of it. We will be moving on to module 7, which will be discussing computer networks and their topologies. After reading this, it actually describes the purposes of each kind of topology and that how their data transmits through the connections. So, in summarization, the module talked about the internet and its evolution, and the World Wide Web as a collection of web pages accessed through its different parts. And lastly, Module 8 talked about computer security, which is very important, which includes various kinds of viruses, worms, and Trojan horses, which I honestly hate Trojan horses the most. The module also talked about hardware, software, and information theft, the IT code of conduct, the health concerns on computer use, and so much more. this module highlighted the importance of being careful with the use of computers. That there's actually a proper way of interacting with its services. Let's say Avast and even Windows Defender, which Microsoft made it for their own computers. That's about Module 8, the last module.
Thank you, Gura. So, all in all, this course really includes many aspects of systems and parts involving computers and their users. Historical aspects of the origin of computers, they actually talk much about how this invention has been helping us for centuries.
It can be said that computers are evolving in a rate that we haven't seen before. Thus, the humans should understand that these devices should be used properly, as noted in the Information Technology Code of Conduct.
And with that, I thank you for watching and thank you, Gura.
Thank you too.
So that's about it. See ya.